Gary Gillespie returns to Coventry City, where he had 172 league games before his move to Liverpool. He's now a vital defensive link in Kenny Dalglish's chase for the title. And tonight, Gary comes face-to-face with Cyril Regis, back after missing one game with a groin strain and seeking to ignite Coventry's season after a month of disappointing results. The Coventry team then has got Regis back in attack, supported tonight by Gary Bannister, with David Speedy dropping once more into midfield. And in this area too, Dean Emerson returns after suspension. Liverpool still without the injured Ian Rush and Jan Molby stick to the side that beat Brentford in the Cup last Saturday, a team that's truly firing on all cylinders. Peter Beardsley and John Aldridge have each scored 5 times in the last 4 games, and Steve McMahon's been on target in each of the last 3. Our referee tonight, David Axel from Southend-on-Sea, on a night when the crowd has survived a violent hailstorm half an hour ago, but can now settle down to one of the season's more significant fixtures. So Liverpool in red get this game underway, attacking the goal to our left. Indeed, if the contenders are looking nervously over their shoulders at Liverpool, it's little wonder. Kenny Dalglish's men have won their last 4, unbeaten in their last 11. And if they win here tonight, let me just remind you, Arsenal will certainly hear the thunder of their hooves. Liverpool would then be only 8 points away with 2 games in hand. And remember, Arsenal still have to go to Anfield. It could be tough for Liverpool tonight against the Coventry side. 6th in the First Division table. But I'm happy with their results over the last month or so. Just 1 win in their last 6. Significantly, though, that was against Arsenal here at Highfield Road with a penalty by 1-0. Coventry then in the all-light blue strip. Bannister and Dobson getting in each other's way. Steve Nicol with Liverpool's throw. Beardsley. Nicol. Ball won by Ray Houghton. This is peak for Coventry. Bannister. Emerson. Beardsley. He's gone round to Klein. He's got support from Aldridge. And Barnes coming up as well. And Aldridge couldn't quite reach it. So a good typical run there by Peter Beardsley. Barnes was one of those players seeking to get on the end of it, although Aldridge in the background there was the man who was closer to it. Good run again by Beardsley, in good form at the moment, and Aldridge couldn't quite reach it. Klein. Oh, what a bad ball! In for Barnes, and a goal for Liverpool! A dreadful mistake there by Brian Klein, and Liverpool punished it to the full. Their big travelling army from Merseyside reached that unexpected bonus, a present from Coventry City, accepted most gratefully by John Barnes. There's the pass across the face of the goal, always dangerous at the best of times, particularly so when a man like this is in control, and Barnes flips it wide of Abuzovic, 1-0. Coventry making it hard for themselves, and Liverpool delighted with their presence. Staunton. He's given away. Bannister playing it into Regis. Played back again for Speedy, a chip! And a good piece of goalkeeping there by Bruce Grobbelaar. Once the Liverpool defence felt wanting, or found wanting, and a lovely ball played in here. And Speedy, after Regis had played his part there, and that's when we got the acrobatics from Bruce Grobbelaar. So Klein, pumping it forward again. Bannister's header, and here's Staunton taking it away. The pressure from Speedy, but nonetheless finds Beardsley. Taking on Klein, running at him, carving a lovely ball inside for Houghton. Barnes out inside him. And Houghton plays it well wide of the Coventry goal, but it flicked off the defender for the corner. Liverpool's first of the game, which Houghton will take. Barnes meets it. Aldridge tries something, and Gillespie over the bar. On a night when he would have loved to have put one in the nets of his former team. A little flick on by Barnes really opened it up for Liverpool for a moment there. Aldridge tried the acrobatics and it didn't come off. Gillespie a shot which didn't come off. Gillespie versus Regis. Neither of them really made a contact there. A real battle of the big men. Regis failed to make a contact the first time there, but he got it the second time to Smith. He's finding the going tough against Nicol on that far side. Dobson's cross cut out by Whelan. It's a strange ball for Whelan to have played, but it comes to no harm because here's Barnes for Liverpool now. Trying to thread it through for Aldridge. The flanker stays down. And Dobson saves it on the line. And Liverpool so close to going two ahead. It'll be a corner which Houghton will take. And Houghton, or rather Aldridge, going round the man, but it's put away for the corner by Tony Dobson. And here comes that corner now. Barnes tries to flick it on. Gillespie was waiting again. And suddenly Speedy on the break for Coventry. Coming to nothing. Gillespie taking it up. Good cross coming in towards Aldridge. They're really turning it on tonight. They're playing with such poise and venom. And this is the defender, Gillespie, playing the inch-perfect ball in there, tempting the defenders, forcing Obrizovic out, but Aldridge couldn't finish it off. Gillespie thought about the back pass. Regis had tucked himself in behind, though. Speedy. Crowd are loving this as well. Barnes, Aldridge. Look at this again. They put McMahon in as well from Whelan's pass. And he's in there. McMahon, and it's 2-0. The flanker's up on the far side. Somebody must have strayed into an offside position when McMahon shot, and the goal will be ruled out. Whelan's ball was a beauty. McMahon taking it up here. You could only suspect that somebody must have strayed. Yes, it's Aldridge into an offside position, and that's why the flag was up. Regis. This is Nicol. Houghton. John Aldridge. There's McMahon again. Staunton. This is turning into an excellent Liverpool performance. Staunton's shot saved under pressure there from Obrizovic. He couldn't hold the ball, and Barnes playing it back for Aldridge to come thundering in. And Liverpool go two ahead. There's Aldridge on the far side waiting to pass. And the goalkeeper's view of Liverpool's second goal. On Peak. Phillips nodding it on. Regis can't quite gather again. Staunton will get it away for Liverpool up to Beardsley. He's given it to Speedy. Emerson. And Smith. That's the left foot cross coming in. Phillips on this side, dinking it back again towards Regis. And touched in eventually by Bannister. Bannister's goal. Coventry back in it. Dobson getting the better of Beardsley and the better of Houghton, but the foul on the left back gives Coventry the free kick. Bannister now. A half-time whistle, and no shortage of incidents in that 45 minutes. Delightful and masterful play by Liverpool, going two ahead through Barnes and Aldridge, and then, all credit to them, Coventry sticking to their work and getting that goal by Bannister, which opens it up again for the second half. At the start of this second half, can they build on the events that went their way just before the interval? Pulling back Liverpool's lead to 2-1. Gillespie with a header, helped by McMahon. Nice play there by Houghton. Whelan. Barnes. And Staunton. Had a terrific run, Liverpool. Unbeaten in their last 11. Not been beaten, in fact, since that classic match against Manchester United at Old Trafford, live on TV on New Year's Day. Through to Ray Houghton. Delicate little chip by him into the path of Barnes. Still Klein backing off him. Barnes with the chip. There's Houghton arriving. And a great shot by Beardsley, expertly saved by Ogrizovic. But the real chance fell to Ray Houghton after some exquisite work on that left touchline by John Barnes. Getting his cross in well. Houghton miscued and comes back to Beardsley, and his shot well saved by Ogrizovic. Gillespie. Nickel. Comes to Beardsley. Trying to pick out Barnes. In turn finds McMahon. Trying to get a right foot shot there. Well saved by Ogrizovic. Really getting his quota of goals and shots on target from the midfield. McMahon, 6 goals this season in each of the last 3 games. He's had 1 disallowed already tonight, and that save beautifully made by Ogrizovic. How can Speedy get to that? Oh, Ablett spotted it well. Picked up Gillespie. Speedy. Too far for Phillips. McMahon. Spotted Staunton. That was a marvellous ball there by McMahon. Off the referee. Might still come for Whelan with a shot. A little chip. Delightful goal. Ronnie Whelan. You can chip a goalkeeper as expertly as that, who stands 6'3", Steve Ogrizovic. That is some goal. Delightful. You saw him look up there. There's the chip. Beyond Ogrizovic, back of the net. A classic goal from Ronnie Whelan. And 3-1 now for Liverpool. Marvellous stuff. The Liverpool fans chanting the name of their skipper, Ronnie Whelan. Swift can keep it in play as he can. Nickel to beat, but he gets his cross in well. Ablett with a header clear for Liverpool. Burrows to Emerson. Bannister now on his feet again. Beardsley. Touch inside. Almost an arrogant little push there. And McMahon as ever ready to pounce on it from midfield. And then brings in Steve Staunton. Barnes. Staunton! Oh! Just past that far post. And Aldridge right in there. push as he tried to get to it. But some good work there by Steve Staunton. Out goes Igrizovic, under his body, just wide. Free kick to Coventry. Everton behind it. Phil Klein again making his presence felt. Liverpool penalty area. Very wide there, but Barnes had covered that approach towards Speedy. Coventry throw, Borrows with it. Emerson again. He'll climb with a header. And a shot on the turn by Bannister, saved by Grobbelaar. Liverpool throw. Little touch now for Barnes. Aldrich up ahead of him. Beardsley inside. Picking out Barnes. McMahon's come up from the back as well. There's his cross. Aldrich couldn't quite get on the end of it, but Liverpool got a throw. Staunton coming in, trying a long-range shot. It's with Ray Houghton now. Beardsley. Cross comes in, and the Igrizovic shot. Left. And the Liverpool fans saluting Penny's army here in Coventry tonight. Regard one more big step towards certainly giving a fright to those above them in the first division table. Possibly a big step towards retaining the title. Oh, but here's Hatchet and Grobbelaar. Hatchet pounced well on that half chance as Grobbelaar crawls away, knowing that Liverpool were just a fraction lucky there. Ricochet there off Regis, and Houghton quick to pounce on it, or rather Houchin quick to pounce on it. Beardsley, Aldrich, Whelan's gone through the middle. McMahon yet again there. Beardsley to Barnes. They're really enjoying this. Houghton. Barnes again. This time it's Houghton. Barnes. Barnes looking to go around Bannister, succeeds in doing so. But his final ball wasn't quite what was required. With a minute or so of the game left now. In goes McMahon. Gets it above Speedy. Finds John Barnes now. Gone past them. There's his cross coming in, not Borrows now. Staunton's up there looking for a bit of the action, and tipped over well by Igrizovic. That young fullback has been determined to get on the score sheet, has been close a couple of times, and needed Igrizovic at his most agile to deny him here in the last minute of the game. Little pick over, a corner for Liverpool to be taken by Ray Houghton. There's Houghton. Aldridge coming for this one. Now it's with Beardsley. It should be another corner. Indeed it is. So Liverpool's corner. McMahon will take it. wants to get it taken quickly with Staunton. With Barnes, a little clip to try and get Staunton in again. He succeeded. Stopped by Obrazovic, and he couldn't tell you how. The back heel there, Houghton trying to play it through. Aldridge almost in there. And finally, Coventry scramble it away. As the final whistle goes, the second half, which for sheer delight didn't quite match the first, but a great performance by Liverpool for all that. Their 5th successive win. Now it's 12 without defeat, and their message tonight must surely be: watch out Arsenal, watch out Norwich, watch out Millwall. The leaders truly now are firmly in Liverpool's sights. And remember, they still have to go to Norwich and Millwall, and Arsenal yet have to play at Anfield. What a finish in prospect then for the First Division season, and what a performance for most of the time here by Liverpool tonight. Coventry City 1, Liverpool 3.
You had a great start, a mistake by Coventry, which John Barnes punished them for completely.
Yeah, well, obviously, we only get it because he put a bit of pressure. I mean, he finished it well. He's put him under a bit of pressure. He showed a bit of anticipation, John Barnes, and he slotted it away lovely. From our point of view, anyway.
Indeed. And then you got your 2-goal cushion back again in the second half with, I would have thought, what would clearly go down as one of the goals of the season. I mean, it was exquisite, which was the Ronnie Whelan chip.
Well, Steve obviously has been at our place for a few years, and he's no smaller for goalkeepers. And really, that's just a mark of a player who's got a bit of class, and at the moment we're playing a bit of confidence, and that's the result you get from it. There's nothing Steve Obrazovic can do about that. I doubt if anybody would have said that.
I'm a Liverpool fan, I've got to be truthful, and I think they're the best that this country's had in a lifetime of football. And I say they're going to be there at the end of the day again. I'm not being clever now, but I've been saying it all along. Wait for them. They'll roll, they'll go.
That they will win the championship again?
In my opinion, they will, yes.
Well, I hope he's right. You know, I think we still feel there's a long way to go. You know, we're getting closer and closer, and if we play like we played tonight, well, hopefully we'll not be far away at the end.
Do you feel now it's more and more into your own hands, though, Peter?
Yeah, I think, no disrespect to Arsenal. Arsenal are still a good side. But I think the biggest problem we've got at the moment is Norwich. You know, I think everybody writes Norwich off, but they're a good side, and even when they've had a bad result, they've always bounced back and won the next one. You know, so that's the sign of a good team, and Norwich won't be far away at the end.
We've just got to keep playing and take each game as it comes, which is easier said than done. A lot of people say actually putting it into practice is a different thing. But we've got a lot of experience about doing that, and the boys, to their credit, they do that. They work tremendously hard, and they go out, and the way they're playing at the moment, they're enjoying playing. And for us, myself, Ronnie Moran and Roy Evans, to sit and watch, it's an absolute joy for us. And I'm sure they're bringing a lot of entertainment to a lot of people.